This is my reality. So listen, I wanted to talk to you guys today because I'm gonna make a lemon meringue pie. So I've only ever made one once before, but it came out really good. So there's that. So the first ingredient you're gonna need is cream of tartar or cream of tartar. This is important because without this, you're not gonna get that rise you want in the meringue. So you have to have this. You're gonna need 4 egg yolks. Yolks, yolks, yolks to be separate, completely 1,000% separate from the whites. Because the cream of tartar and the whites and the sugar, that's gonna make the meringue. If you have yellow in there, no bueno. Start over. It just is what it is. I'm using 4 lemons because I like my lemon meringue to be lemony. Otherwise, what's the point? Um, I'm gonna be using this to like get the oh god, why can't I think of the name of the damn it'll come to me, but you know what I mean. We can get some of that off of there, and we're gonna squeeze the lemons inside of this is an orange thingy, but I think it works really good with the lemons because it's smaller and you can just get a lot more out. I use this little handy deal to crunch up all the cookies. I mean, you could use a you could use this. You could use that, but you don't want to break shit. So there's that. But look, I found these little cookies at the grocery store for 89 cents. For some reason, I feel like they're not gonna have no flavor. So, but that's okay. The meringue will have flavor, and so will the filling. It'll be very, very flavorful. But I'm gonna taste one because I just feel like you should taste what the hell you're doing or using. I'm gonna taste one, and then if it's not really sweet, I'll probably add like a little bit of sugar to it. You're gonna need some flour. I think I said four eggs, some vanilla paste, or you can use regular vanilla. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't think of it right now. This is a spring form pan. This is what I use to make cheesecakes. So I'm gonna use this to make the meringue so I can get it out of here and sit it on my little thing pretty. Because trying to get it out of something else might be a little bit challenging. So, but I might put foil underneath it so that way nothing leaks out. But anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the, let me turn on my TikTok because I haven't been on TikTok in a minute.
This is day 5 of finding out which Caribbean.
Hey TikTok, I'm making lemon meringue pie today. So some of the ingredients are 4 lemons, 4 eggs, some flour. You need one of these to get the zest off the lemon. That's the word I was thinking, for the lemon, because that's gonna increase and enhance the flavor. You have to have cream of tartar. Otherwise, you might as well not even, do this. Get you some cookies for the base and some condensed milk over here. And obviously you need sugar. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the meringue. I love meringue, but it needs to taste like, I need it to taste like, hey, Dub. I need it to taste like marshmallows. Marshmallows is like one of my favorite things to eat. It's nothing but pure sugar, but it's one of my favorite things to eat. Okay, so the first step, remember I said you do not want your egg yolks and the egg whites to meet inside of your yolk. I mean inside of your meringue. Because for some reason meringue does not, when you whisking it with this cream of tartar, it does not like the the yolk being in there. And I don't know why, but I just listened to the people that said you ain't supposed to have it in there. So I'm gonna do my best to try to crack this egg and only get the yolk. And I can't remember how much tartar I need to put in here. Hold on, let's see. What? Okay, hold on. TikTok. What is happening? Get home. Ooh, what is happening? Okay. Who are you? I don't know how you got on here. How did you get on here? That's creepy. Yeah, I gotta get off TikTok. I ain't doing that shit. Some weird man is on there. Okay, let's see. So according to this recipe, you need 1 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay. Cornstarch. I know I have some cornstarch. Oh, here we go. See, that's why you gotta read the recipe. Because my ass wouldn't put the cornstarch. Okay. 1.5 cups of water. What do you need water for? 2 medium lemons, juiced and zested. 2 tablespoons of butter. 4 egg yolks, beaten. And then pie crust baked. 4 egg whites. 1/2 cup. A half a cup of white sugar. Did I already say sugar? It's interesting because that's the first thing is that you need 1. Okay, so the lemon filling, you need 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of water, 2 medium lemons, juiced and zested, 2 tablespoons of butter, 4 yolks beaten, and then 1 pie crust baked. Okay, so for the meringue, you need 4 egg whites, half a cup of white sugar. You need tartar. What the hell is she making? Okay, this is the wrong one. Let's see. Ingredients for meringue. Okay, so this one says the essential ingredients for meringue are egg whites and sugar with the addition of an acidic stabilizer like cream of tartar. Or I'm sorry, cream of tartar or lemon juice to create a stable foam. But it doesn't say how much. Okay, let's see. How much cream of tartar do I need to make lemon meringue? About 1/4 or half a teaspoon. So I like this little device. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you look close, it has all the little measurements on there. So you don't have to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4. So it says here 1/4 to 1/2 of a teaspoon. All right. All right, so we're going to do half a teaspoon of tartar. This I am going to measure because you don't want to mess up your... You do not want to mess up your meringue. Because who want to start over? I don't. All right. All right, and then I think what, 1 cup of sugar? Okay, so this is half a cup of white sugar for the meringue. All right. Well, first I'm going to go ahead and add my little paddle attachment. You want the whisk looking one so that you get it nice and airy and fluffy. And then what I'm going to attempt to do is get this egg yolk only. No, I need the egg white only for the meringue. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. It's super important to not get any of the yolk in your egg white. It's also important not to get any of the egg shell. All right. So I'm gonna just roll with this egg yolk. I need something to put this in. Bumping, jumping, saying something. Old key coming. There they go. There they go. There they go. No matter how many they don't want some more. So I'm gonna. All right. So I got a little egg yolk in here. All right. Let's see if we can get success of 4. Child. You. Why does this egg yolk want to come in here? No. No egg yolks allowed. Now I gotta get it out. Out, 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 out. Who has stolen all of the damn spoons? What is happening? Somebody has taken all the spoons. Okay. So I was able to get the egg yolk out because you do not want the egg yolk in your meringue. Or you ain't gonna have the meringue. I need a charger because my iPad about to die. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Alrighty then. I'm back. All right, there we go. Okay, so now all is well. All is well in the world. Nothing's gonna die soon. Okay, so back to the yolks. So we got 2 whites down, 2 to go. Bentley, stop. He's just whining for no reason. I don't even understand. I'm taking him outside. Oh, shit. It's like how you have kids and they just they don't want to talk to you at all, but let you get on the phone, let you get busy. Child, they got everything they want to tell you about their whole life. Alrighty. So, okay. I have my cream of tartar. I'm going to add my 4 egg yolks to the party. Okay, so I have my cream of tartar in there. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add the egg whites. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the mixer and grab the sugar. Alright, it's getting kind of frothy, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the sugar now. I'm going to add it in slowly. Okay, so while that's getting happy, we're gonna go ahead and make look at my tea cakes, y'all. Look, let me show y'all. I made tea cakes the other day. At thetruth.com. Look how soft they are. Perfection. Blessing my soul right now. So good. All right. Anyway, what they say, back to the questionnaire. Hey. So yeah, we should go ahead and make the crust. So as I have these cookies, I'm gonna taste one to make sure they look good. They were 89 cents. So there's that. I like these. You know what they kind of taste like? Animal crackers, but a little sweeter. Legit, that's what they taste like. All right, so I'm going to bring my little cruncher thingy. I'm gonna put my cookies in here. This is gonna make the crust. You also need some melted butter for the crust. It's looking good, y'all. Started from the bottom, now we up. Let me see if I can show y'all. See what I'm saying? You just gotta trust the process. Alright. So while that's still going, we're going to keep breaking up these cookies. I think in like England and places like that, they don't call them cookies. I think they call them like biscuits or something. Do y'all ever watch that show, The Great, what is it? It's something about the Great Britain Bake Show or something like that. I think it comes on Netflix. I love that show. But I'm not the only one that really likes watching people cook on TV. I used to watch Iron Chef. Actually, our family, we used to watch Iron Chef. We used to watch Good Eats. My husband liked that one because, you know, it's like something scientific you can learn about food. But I liked it too. And then Barefoot Contessa, the Neelys, which, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I'm like, I feel like they went online. I mean, on the TV screen, and they were married, and then their marriage went down the drain. That's what I think, and I hate it. Because, you know, the moment you start looking, you have some success as a man and you're online, they go into the DMs. Be very clear. And honestly, it's the same on both sides, but, you know, I'm just saying, I think that's what happened to them in their marriage. But, you know, then again, maybe they just grew apart. Light and fluffy, living in meringue, honey. Mm-hmm. This is for the crust. So we're gonna dump it over here in the crust pan, which is a cheesecake pan. That looks good. Look, let me show y'all. Hold on. Yep, your girl know what she's doing in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Started from the bottom, now we here. All right. So I'm gonna use the rest of these cookies because I don't think that's enough. So let's see. Let me see if the peaks are peaking. Let's see if the peaks are peaking. Okay. That's a good peak. It ain't dropping, so there's that. My peak is peaking. Say peekaboo. Oh shit! I know I'm extra. Peekaboo. Okay. Started from the bottom, now we here. I don't know why that song is in my head. I don't know why. All right, we'll let this go for another, I would say, minute or so. All right. So while that's going, we're gonna go ahead and finish the cookie crust. Push through. Push through. This gonna be so good. I think it's done now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Woo. Look at that. That's perfection. Listen, listen. That's like the peak. Girl, that is a, listen, what better peak can you get? I'm just saying. Who got a better peak than me? Nobody. I'm just saying. It's peak perfection. It is. It's peak perfection. And I'm going to show you this peak perfection real quick. Hold, please. Hold, please. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Look how close those peaks are. Y'all tell me. I'm your girl. Okay? Didn't I say I'm Chanel's? It's Chanel's reality. Okay? That's it. That's all. Chanel's reality. That's it. Ciao. Try me not. That's why I be like, stay in your lane. People be trying to come for me on the internet. I'm like, stay in your lane. Stay in your motherfucking lane. Okay. So, what am I charging? Oh, I still need this. Okay, so that's done. Ooh. Started from the bottom, now we up. Alright. I'm going to put a little bit. What did I do with the sugar? I probably put it back. I'm sure I put it back. Started from the bottom, now we up. I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit of sugar to the cookie crust. All right, let's get to it. There we go. Okay, listen. Anytime you're making a crust of any sort, why does someone come out? You know what? My ingredients don't want to, and my what do you call? Small appliances don't want me to be great. I don't understand. What are we doing? Jesus. It's not even that serious. Anyway, I know I'm extra. All right. So listen, we got our cookie crumbs in here, right? I don't know. I probably needed to crumble these up a little more. It won't matter. We're going to put some butter. Butter makes everything better. All right. So where's the butter? Okay. So I got some butter. I don't know how much butter I'm going to put in here, but you just want enough to where you can make it to be soft so you can press on it. So let me get a little. What y'all cooking for dinner? I'm making some hens. Put them in a brine this morning. Or was it last night? I can't remember. What a mighty good man. All right, so we got our melted butter. Okay, we can move this out the way. I need a bigger kitchen. And let's just be clear. What the hell were our ancestors doing? How were they managing in a little bitty small kitchen? Is it just me? I don't know how they were managing. But anyway, when you make your meringue properly, this is what you end up with. Just saying. Pillowy soft with literally 3 ingredients. Cream of tartar, half a cup of sugar, and egg whites. No yolks. All right, so now we have got to make our crust. All right, so for your crust, I said I'm using a springform pan. This is what you would use to like make a cheesecake. But just make sure your cheesecake goes in the oven. Make sure you use real ingredients like eggs. Just saying, if your cheesecake don't have eggs, it's not cheesecake. Let's talk about it. I just want y'all to be real with yourself. Just mixing up some cream cheese and powdered sugar is not cheesecake. At least for me. But you know what? Y'all go ahead and be great. Go ahead and be great, honey. So when you pour it in here, it should be wet. And if you don't have enough butter, then it won't come together right. So like I'm looking at mine right now, it needs some more butter. It's not there yet. So I'm going to melt some more butter. Now that was a whole stick of butter that I put in here, and it's still not enough. So, and you also don't want to over butter it, because then that's not good eats either. But the good news is if you put too much butter, you can just add more graham crackers or whatever it is that you're using for your I have another stick of butter right here. Let's see. I have another stick of butter right here. You know what's another good trick? Is to always have a trash bowl or a trash bag, something near you for your so you don't have to constantly go back and forth to the trash can.
Wow.
Turn. Here we go. We're going to add some more butter to the party. And you want this to be well incorporated. And you know what you should use to this, since it's like silicone-ish, You can use this to kind of like mash everything down, right? But I think that I need some more cookies in here because I might have put a smidge too much butter. So, ain't nothing to it but to do it. My little sister gonna go come eat these cookies just because they say something in Spanish. I know her. Listen, she say fresca. Shout out to my little sis. Ooh. Why am I getting lemon meringue on my arm? Is that good luck? I'm gonna go with yes. It's good luck. All right, so let me pump up the volume. Now, with regard to this crust that I'm making, you want to blind bake it. So that means you're gonna get it all prepared like I'm showing you how to prepare it, and then put it in the oven for about 10 minutes at like 350 degrees. And then you're gonna blind bake it. So that way it'll be firm up enough so when you put your custard, the lemon meringue, the lemon part, it'll stand up to it. It won't like seep into the crust. You want it to sit on top of the crust. You want them to love each other. You know, they're married, but they separated. They live in 2 different houses. So, but you always want to blind bake your, oh, Jesus. You always want to blind bake your, so, I forgot to put this little thing in there, so there's that. So that means I have to take my cookies out and put them on the counter. Another thing is really important when you're baking, get all your damn ingredients out because you will forget some shit. And then you be like, God damn it. Just saying. And it'll be small little things. It'll be, you know, oh, I forgot to put vanilla, or I was supposed to add a teaspoon of salt, or something significant like, oh, I was supposed to add baking powder. Yeah, your cake not gonna rise, sis. Because you know what? Baking is very temperamental. I mean, I know I make it very easy. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's very temperamental. You put too much of this and not enough of that. And also, too, don't be trying new shit right now when, you know, this your first Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, and you want to try to put your foot in the dirty rice and you didn't overcook the rice or undercooked it. That's all everybody's going to remember. And just understand, too, if nobody ate your cabbage, nobody ate your dirty rice or your dressing or whatever you brought to the party, macaroni and cheese, yams, just know that it tasted disgusting. I'm done this time. Pray for me. Okay. All right, so we still have our crust, but it needs some more dryness. It's too much. There's too much butter, and that can happen. And that's why I say, when it does happen, you know, all you gotta do, if it's too wet, you add more dry. If it's too dry, you add more wet. That's all. You just can't, overload it. Some things is harder to come back from. Like if you over season something, it's hard to come back from that. Sometimes you can add water, but if it's something that you have to like, so for example, like if you're making some red beans and rice or something like that, and you over salt it, but beans take a good 2.5, 3 hours to cook, that's gonna be problematic because the more it boils, the more condensed the flavors are gonna be. So especially if you added too much salt, too much pepper, whatever, it's gonna be too much and you can't do anything about it. And you don't want watery beans. So, like I said, don't be trying to experiment during a big holiday. Don't experiment for your girl's birthday or Valentine's Day. Don't experiment during that time. Experiment when y'all at home on the weekend, you ain't got nothing to do. That's when you experiment. Okay, so that looks much better. So now all I'm gonna do is take my little deal here. I sound real country. Get your little deal. Country as fuck. So get your little deal. He came over there with that little deal. Child, listen. Don't hand me that little deal. Why did our parents do that to us? Call you from the back room. Turn off the light. What you mean? Ain't the light right there, sis? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Stop it. Another good way to make this go down easier or stay down is getting a glass and pressing down all over. I'm gonna just use my hands real quick just to make sure everything is. And the thing about a good crust, it should be like additive to the pie or whatever the filling is. It shouldn't overpower it, Just my 2 cents. All right, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. Okay. So we're going to set that to the side. We're going to go ahead and turn on the oven because we need to blind bake the this beautiful crust we just made. And I am telling you that I can't sing. Child, listen. I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and put my oven on 350. All right. So now we're going to make the filling. So the first thing we need, I'm like, do I want to take this off of here and put this somewhere? Look at my lemon meringue that I made on my own. I'm that girl. Slight work. Slight work. Okay. All right, let me take this. Let's take this over here. All right, so we already got some melted butter. We have our 4 egg yolks. For this part, you're gonna need a whisk like this. But I think I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna get the metal one, so that way it's a little more rough. Where is it? Over here. I'm gonna use this. Let's see. Hopefully these are strong enough. No egg yolks left behind. Nope. All right. All right. So we got our egg yolks. Then we're gonna go ahead and blend up real quick. Oh, might need to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. I don't know why I got the singing bug and I can't sing. Can't sing to save my life, child. All right. That's why I use a stand mixer, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I don't. What old girl said? Say money. I'm bad bitch. Too confident. I don't need your compliment. Bad bitch. I'm dominant. She said something like that. I don't know. Y'all know I don't know. Because I can tell you this. I learned about that song a good probably year or two after. But you know, I don't be into all of this stuff, so I'm trying to get the juice out of this. Ah, shit! What is happening? I'm using 4 lemon. Maybe I should just use 3. What y'all think? Now, I will say something that's irritating to me. It's like it's been difficult for me to get the zest off of here. And the zest is important because that's what's going to help with the bring life to the lemon flavor, honey. You're going to have an arm workout zesting this damn lemon. Getting a whole ass arm workout, y'all. Listen. Alright, okay. So this is my lemon zest. I'm going to sip my lemon zest in this little cup. And then I'm going to try not to forget that I put it in this little cup. All right. So right here. And then next on the to-do list is we're going to squeeze, I need a knife. All right, so we're going to just cut these lemons in half. I love a good lemon that doesn't have a lot of rind because it just seems like it makes it so much easier to like give you the juice, and it's way more juice. I have a lemon tree in my backyard. We have a lemon tree and an orange tree. I'm thinking about buying a peach tree. So, you know, we can have, I love the idea of having our own like garden where you can get your own fresh. I remember you can get your own fresh fruit or whatever, or herbs and spices, or even vegetables. My husband, like when the orange tree really started like blooming, listen, I was a whole ass orange vampire. I was eating like 8 or 9 oranges a day. And they were navel oranges. You're going to get a little bit of elbow grease, you know what I'm saying? And so making sure you get all the juice. The other thing about having a lemon tree and an orange tree, you get fresh. You can make fresh orange juice, fresh lemonade, and you can make all kinds of things made out of lemon, like me, because I love lemon. I love all things lemon. Lemon cookies, lemon bars, lemon juice, lemonade. Gotta put some elbow grease. I don't know if they tell y'all that up north, but down south, they be like, put some elbow grease. Yeah. For those of y'all that have kids, let me know. Do y'all bake with y'all's kids? Do y'all cook with y'all's kids, or did you when they was younger? This a little workout, y'all. Now, what would you do if you just sat here and squeezed all of these lemons and then you dropped it on the floor? That's kind of like being in college and you didn't wrote your paper, you didn't spell checked it and everything. Then your computer died before you saved. Child. That's a whole taught lesson. Probably won't do that shit again. But now, these programs nowadays, they auto save every 5 seconds. Google don't want no smoke. Google saving your shit against your will. Google ain't playing. They saving your shit against your will. Alrighty, so now I have my eggs and I need to add sugar to this. It just seemed like a lot of sugar. Don't eat this if you're diabetic. It's a gnat in here, and I just cannot with this damn gnat. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, cause I just feel like, and a little bit of flour. And I just feel like anything sweet needs a little bit of oh shit. Needs a little bit of sugar to it. I'm sorry, it needs a little bit of salt. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this vanilla paste. Jesus. So now we got some condensed milk that we're gonna add to the party. To the party. Oh shit. Let's see if I can show y'all what I'm doing. So this is my lemon and egg and sugar. Got a little bit of flour and vanilla in there. I'm gonna add some of this condensed milk to the party. I think that's enough sugar without sugar here. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to blend this right on up. And this is going to make your custard. So now I'm gonna add my now I'm gonna add my lemon juice to the party.
You son of the beans, B, shut the fuck up.
I'm going to add the tiniest bit of cornstarch. Cornstarch is a thickening agent. I think everything is nicely incorporated. I'm going to taste a little bit. Tastes good to me. Yummers. It's a good balance. So now that that's done, and my oven is at 350 degrees. It's a convection oven. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the crust that we made earlier for about 10 minutes. Alexa, set pie crust timer for 10 minutes. Starting now. All right. While that is baking away, let me put away all my stuff. And I didn't add any salt to this. Remember I was saying anything that has sugar needs a little bit of salt. So let's go ahead and mix in the salt. You know what I'm gonna make? A Brazilian lemonade. I'll go down in the truck. Oh shoot. I can't. All right. They be charging an arm and a leg at that damn Brazilian restaurant to get a Brazilian lemonade. They sure do. So first, I'm gonna put some lemon. Gotta get some lemon juice. Oh, I didn't see. That's the problem. I didn't roll this one around, so the juice is giving me a little bit of a hard time. I want to come out. know I'm concentrating real hard, huh? Child. So I lay back, put a 50 in my mouth. So I wanna see you shake it, girl, cause that's what that body's about. All right, so we got the lemon juice. Now we need a cup. And some milk. So first, I'm going to So we're going to use some condensed milk, lemon, actual milk, and some lemon juice. I think that's all I need. Alexa, what are the ingredients for Brazilian lemonade? Alexa, stop. Alexa, what's the ingredients to make a Brazilian lemonade?
Here are the ingredients.
Oh, okay, I need water. That makes sense. I need some water, child. Okay, I gotta clean this area because it's driving me crazy. Straight rabbit crazy. Okay. I need something bigger to make this in. Oh, there we go. So we get some hot water. got some hot water. You need that for the sugar to like dissolve. Let me check on my pie crust. Oh, it only has 1 more minute. All right, so we put our sugar in there, we got our water in there. We're gonna add some of this condensed milk. I'm gonna add some milk.
Your pie crust timer is done.
Alexa, stop.
Pie crust timer stopped on the kitchen shelf.
Pie crust is done. We're gonna let that cool off a little bit before we add the filling. All right. So now all we need is the lemon juice. That shit smells so good. Listen. Smells so good. Now I'm gonna taste this and see if it tastes good. Another reason it's good to put your things away as you go is because these the lemon zest was in this little cup over here. I almost didn't put it in there. That's why it's good to like put stuff away. That's why I like to put stuff away, so that way I'm not gonna be wondering. Okay, so let's see if this even tastes good. Yummy. Yep. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's thetruth.com. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me put my glass in the freezer. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty much done making the lemon meringue pie. The only thing that I do need to do is put the pie filling in there and then bake it. And so I'll come back later once everything is done. But thanks, guys, so much for tuning in to another episode of Chanel's Reality. I'm Chanel, and this is my reality. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Bye.